So guys, we just hit 200 subscribers a few days ago, and thank you so much. I never thought I would get here. It feels like it's been forever, honestly, but I'm still super grateful for you guys and that 200 people are watching this right now, which is crazy. So thank you so much, and in honor of all 200 subscribers, I think I'm gonna crochet for 200 hours. So 1 subscriber equals 1 hour, and I might go insane in this video, but it's okay because I'm doing this for you guys. So I am gonna update you guys after every 10 hours of crocheting, so it's not too long, but I'm going to set my stopwatch timer. I don't know which one it is, but I'm gonna set my whatever and I'm gonna start crocheting. So the first thing I am working on is a vacation outfit, and this is the yarn I'm using. I just bought it, so I'm gonna sit down right now and crochet for I think 2 hours, and I might come back because I feel like this video is gonna be a whole hour long, but yeah, I'm gonna come back after 2 hours and I'll show you the progress on what I'm making. Right now, I did a chain and now I'm just working the V-stitch. But you can't even see anything. The V-stitch, it's just like 2 double crochets in each, and then you just skip 2, like that. So I'm gonna come back after 2 hours and update you. Hi guys, so we actually hit 10 hours like 30 minutes ago, and I know I said I was going to update after every 10 hours because then if I kept updating on like the projects instead of the time, it would take way too long, and I already calculated this, and for me to crochet for 200 hours, it might take 40 days or more. So the next time you're gonna see me is probably like in 5 days, and by the end of this video it's gonna be more than a month, so which is very crazy, and I still can't believe I'm doing this. Like, I can't believe I'm doing this. But yeah, we finished 10 hours of crocheting and I got so much done. So let me show you the progress on the skirt. So I basically am almost done with the skirt, and ignore these little like pieces. I'm gonna put them on the inside, but right now I'm working on the bottom because I finished this V-stitch thing and then I added the ring, which took me so long to do because I wasn't used to it. And then after I attached that, I started working on this little like ruffle stuff at the bottom, and I have 1 more row to do that for. And after I finished like the 3rd row of the ruffle, I realized that the skirt is actually kind of upside down. Like in the tutorial, the V-stitches are supposed to be facing down and they're kind of facing up. It doesn't really bother me that much. Like, it's like so minor, but like I wish I did it right, but it really doesn't matter. It looks the same. And yeah, I'm almost done with the skirt. It looks so good. I can't believe it. Like, oh yeah, I forgot to update you guys that much on going to the library because I'm putting that in a different video where I just make this outfit, but it went really well. I really liked it, and I realized I didn't go to that library before. So I was just sitting in my chair and I was locking in on the skirt. I got so much done. I finished like the main section of the V-stitch rows, and yeah, it was fun, and I think I'm definitely gonna go there again, just maybe in 2 days or something. But yeah, I'm getting so much progress done. And yeah, so basically I was working on that skirt, and then I also finished a crochet dice plushie in the 10 hours, and I made this, which is so cute. I was just trying to use up like this red and this pink that I have, and I now have no more yarn left. if you guys can see in my hammock, there is no more scrap yarn left. And I do have a bunch of scraps up here in my jar, but that's like stuffing. So the only yarn I have left is for this current project. So I am so excited to finish working on this vacation outfit, and I am gonna come back after 10 more hours. So we basically crocheted enough for 10 subscribers, so I'll come back after I'm done with 10 more hours on the stopwatch. So that is pretty insane to think about, but yeah, I'm gonna miss you guys, but I'll come back. So we just reached 20 hours around 15 minutes ago, and what's been crazy is the first 10 hours of crocheting. I got it done in like a few days, but this 10 hours, like 10 extra hours, it's been a whole week, and I reached 10 hours a week ago. So it might actually take more than 40 days, more like 3 months if I keep it up at this pace. But basically what I worked on a candle coaster with my black yarn that I just found like randomly under my bed. But I took that apart because I might want to save that yarn for like fall decor somehow. It's like this much, it's not that much. And I'm currently working on plastic bag. I don't know if I showed you guys it or not, because I remember showing the vacation outfit, but I haven't worked on it that much. I only finished like around half of the top, so I'll show you the thing I'm working on right now. So I'm working on a bag made out of, it's a plastic bag that's supposed to hold plastic bags, which is crazy, and I'm almost done with it. So I've been working on this for majority of the time, and let me get my vacation set so I can show you. I'm not sure if I show you guys yet, but I basically already finished the skirt. I just need to fix the tassels on the bottom because they're kind of sticking together. And I was working on the top part with the leftover yarn I had, but I kind of ran out while working on, oh damn, I was showing it the wrong way. So basically this is the way it's supposed to be, and this is the shoulder strap, and it's not long enough, so I ran out of yarn and I need to work on this. But I'm probably gonna work on it after I finish that bag because I'm like so close to finishing the bag, and I've been working on that bag for around a week, so I need to get it done. So yeah, that's all I've been working on, and it's pretty crazy. It's been a whole week. I don't really know what to say, but I will try and come back after a few days, not a whole week, because 20 hours in, this is around the amount of time I did my 24 hours of crocheting video, and that felt like so long. But now that I have 200 hours in my mind, it feels even longer, and I don't know what to do with myself. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep telling myself 10 more hours, 10 more hours until I get to 200. So yeah, that's my mentality, and it's going pretty good. So I'm not like dying yet, but okay, I will see you guys after 30 hours of crocheting is done. So I'll see you. So we hit 30 hours in the morning actually, and right now it's 8:54 p.m. and the reason why I didn't update you guys like right when I hit 30 hours is because I wasn't like ready yet and I look so tired, so I couldn't help myself and I crocheted for like another hour. So we're actually at 31 hours as of now because I was crocheting in the car while I was waiting for my sister to get her nails done, and I got so much done. And guys, look at this thing I hung up recently. It looks so good. It's my diamond dots. I was planning on finishing that by the end of the year because I thought it would take so long, but I actually like locked in on that and I finished it and I hung it up and it looks so good. Let me show you. So it took me so long to figure out how to use those wooden things because I thought you're supposed to put them around the whole thing instead of just the top. well, you're supposed to put it on the bottom too, but I lost one, so I just put it on the top. And the pushpin thing even matches the color of the bougainvillea, which is so cute. So anyways, so yeah, I hit 30 hours this morning, and this challenge is taking me so much longer than I thought. I thought it wouldn't be that bad because it's been 5 days since I hit 20 hours. So let me show you what I made. So I finished the bag. First of all, it looks so good, and I'm not really using it right now. Hopefully I can use it soon, but I really like how it came out, and I like how it's not like one color. I like all the colors, and it looks like it's made of plastic, which is good, but it looks good. So after I finished that, I took some of my black yarn that I had, and I said I wanted to make fall decor with it, and I made a little spider. The legs are kind of weird because they kind of move for some reason, but yeah, I made a spider, and then I made another spider, and then guess what, guys? I made another spider. So we now have 3 spiders added to my room, and I'm thinking to put these like on my desk crawling up, so it looks like, you know, fall decor and like spiders crawling up, which is gonna be so cute. And then at this point I still had more black yarn, so I made this spider web thingy, which I'm probably gonna hang near my desk as well, but like on the wall, which is cool. I was just trying to use it all up, and I still have more, so I might make more stuff later. But my current project I'm working on is the vacation top, the vacation set, I mean, that I keep talking about and putting off and coming back to. So okay, so this is what it looks like so far. I don't remember where I left off, but I've just been working on the sleeve right now with, you know, the same repeating stitches, kind of like this is a V-stitch and this is double crochet V-stitch, like that. I've just been doing that, and I need to get the sleeve up to like near where my rubber band is actually, so I think I'm halfway done. And yeah, it's taking me a lot longer than I thought because I had to redo it and do it again. But I'm doing it right now, which is cool because like I feel actually good at crocheting now. But yeah, this is how far I got on this, and it's taking me forever. And the next time I come back, when 40 hours is done, I feel as though I might not even be done with that top part yet. So that's how everything is going. And guys, my college starts in 3 days because it's Friday and my classes start on Monday, and I'm actually really excited, but I'm like really scared because I still haven't like checked out where my classes are, and I need to go back and see because I don't want to get lost or anything. And yeah, I'm just like so nervous, but I'm also so excited because like I have like 4 classes, and if you know, last semester I had like 6 classes, which is like so much for me, and I'm so excited to have only 4. So, and I got a job. So yeah, it's not like a part-time job. I mean, it is, but it's not like for a long time. Like it's like a seasonal thing. So I'm gonna be working there for like certain days, and I get to work there after my classes, which is perfect. And yeah, I'm really excited because I literally never thought I would get a job, which is crazy to say because like I get so nervous at interviews, and yeah, I just feel like interviews stress me so badly, and then I do so bad, and then I, you know, end up crying. But that interview went really good, and I'm just so happy that I have a job now. Oh my gosh, it's my 2nd job, so you know, I hope it goes well. But that's all that's going on in my life. I know you guys didn't ask for it, but yeah, it's my life update, crochet update, and life update. So the next 10 hours, I'm gonna be back like 2 weeks because my college starts soon. So I'm not gonna force myself to crochet. I will just crochet normally, see where it takes me, and who knows when I'll come back. Even I don't know. But summer is almost over. I was enjoying it so much. I will come back after 10 more hours of crocheting. Bye! Hi guys, so we hit 40 hours 10 minutes ago and I started college. So today is Wednesday. It's my third day of going to classes, and let me say today was actually a really good day, and I have so much work to do, like actually, and like I'm not used to this. I'm used to, you know, staying in my room and crocheting all day, but I actually crocheted 10 hours in 5 days, so it's an average of 2 hours every day, which is pretty good, actually really good. So let me show you the progress on the top part of the set. So if you're wondering why there's less here, it's because I had to restart what I showed you, because I said I was doing it correctly. I was actually not doing it correctly. I was supposed to turn every single time I started a new row, and I got too excited and I didn't like turn my work, and I was just working continuous rounds and I was doing it wrong. So I had to take the whole thing apart, and I'm starting over. I'm on row 5 right now, and I have to get to 33 rows. But for my other sleeve, because I noticed this, I was doing it wrong while working on my other second sleeve. For my second sleeve, I actually did it correctly, pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did this part correctly, and I ran out of the yarn I had, so I don't know how far I am, but I'm right now trying to focus on making this sleeve right, and then after that I'm gonna get more yarn to finish the other sleeve, and then after that I'll be done with both sides of the top of the set. So I'm still working on that set, and after 50 hours, definitely maybe still gonna be working on that set. It is taking me a really long time, like a lot more than I expected, because I haven't been watching the video completely. Like sometimes I skip the video tutorial because I think I can do it, and then I end up doing it wrong and I realize way too late. So yeah, the sleeve was so cute too. I finished the whole thing and then I realized I did it wrong. It had tassels on it and everything, and like a little mesh stitch at the side, but I had to take it apart, because what if I do the second sleeve correctly and then I realize it's a different size from the first sleeve? So that's my issue I'm running into. I've just been like crocheting kind of in between my assignments for like 5 minutes so I can continue crocheting, because gosh, I have so much work and like I don't want to do it all the time. So I've just been taking like small breaks with that. So yeah, I will be back after 50 hours, and that means we're gonna be 1/4 done with this whole challenge. So that is crazy, and yeah, so that's basically all I'm working on. I will be back very soon for you guys, very long for me. So bye. We finished 50 hours of crocheting today, and the nice thing about today is that I didn't really actually crochet that much today to reach 50 hours. I had like 10 minutes left from yesterday. So yesterday I got so much done. But anyways, let me update on the set, because it's taking me too long to do. So I have one sleeve here, and this is the sleeve I was showing you guys that I had to restart. So I did it correctly now, and it's all done, and it looks so amazing. And now I'm working on the second side of the sleeve, and I ran out of yarn while working on this, and I just got the yarn today. That means I haven't been working on this as much as I want to, because it's just been taking me a really long time, and I wanted to work on other projects too. So yeah, after that I had like black and white scrap yarn that I wanted to use up somehow, and I started this Miffy pixel grid. I have a picture of it that I took on photo booth late at night, but I'm gonna put it up. So this is how far I got, and I ran out of the black yarn, so I had to take that apart. So I tried to make that and it didn't work. The next thing I worked on, I'm super excited about this project. It's a knit sweater for fall. So this is what it's looking like so far. I chose a bunch of like grays and blues, and you know, this is actually kind of like purple if you look close enough, but I'm using all these colors, and I wanted to make stripes, but like uneven stripes, like not equal, so it would give like an interesting look to it. And I only just started, so I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it, but I really like how it looks so far. It just looks so like organic, and I'm not really like planning how to do it, which is really nice because I'm thinking about it as I go. I did like this much in one day, I think, like yesterday, where I said I was doing so much. And yeah, I'm so excited about this sweater because I've only made 2 sweaters and they are my favorite things. Like, I actually wear them rather than my crochet tops, because my crochet tops, they're kind of like, I don't know, I just don't wear them that much. And sweaters, I love wearing sweaters, so I'm excited about making that sweater, especially because it's September now and it's gonna get cold soon, hopefully, so I can wear that. But yeah, I'm just so excited about that. And yeah, I have been counting knitting time as crocheting time for this video because I don't know if I can do like 200 hours of straight crocheting. I kind of want to also do like knitting, just 200 hours of working with the yarn, I guess, because I also count the time that I undo a project, like frog it and, you know, just untangle yarn. I also count that. So yeah, if you wanted to know. So I'm cheating a little bit in this video, but it's fine. I think it's not that big of a deal. So yeah, the next thing I made was a little keychain for my house keys, and I made like first this little like loop to hang off of here, and then I added this, it's supposed to be a star, but I added this charm to it so it looked like really cute, because I was just trying to figure out how to use this purple color. If you guys know, I used this yarn to make a container for my lip gloss, and I hung it on my backpack and I never used it, like literally never, because it's like not staying down how I want it to. So I ended up using it for something better that I'm actually gonna use. So yeah, I used this, and then I used the rest of that color to crochet around this rubber band I have. So now it's like a scrunchie kind of, except without the ruffles, so you can actually use it in your hair, and I have been using it. And then guys, remember I said I ran out of the black yarn while making that pixel grid? So with all the black yarn that I undid, I made these 2 scrunchies. This one actually has a little bit of a ruffle going on, which is really cool. And the cool thing is my rubber band is black. When you stretch it, you can't even see it through the stitches. And this one is just a normal one. It just doesn't have ruffles. I just did it around normally, so it's not like ruffly, but it's still a rubber band, which is cool. And I had more black yarn after that. And if you don't know what this is, I made a little container thing for my aquaphor, my small tiny aquaphor, and I just like put it in here on my desk like this, and it's so cute and it's actually so useful. And I ran out of my black yarn, so I used it all up on those little small projects, and now I'm officially done with my black and my light purple yarn. So I have more yarn now for the sweater, and I have this yarn, and yeah, I no longer have no more yarn, so I'm just gonna keep making stuff. And by the time I come back in the next 10 hours, I don't know if I'm still gonna be working on the set. I'm gonna try and focus my next 10 hours to doing that because I want to be done with it like actually right now. So yeah, and I don't know if I'm gonna get any progress on that sweater either because I have so much work and I have work right now too. I'm just procrastinating it, so I better get that work done and I will be back after 10 hours and soon I'm gonna be employed. So who knows if I'll even come back soon because it's been 6 days. I feel like I might come back after 2 weeks, not gonna lie, because all my time is just gonna be gone like that. So yeah, take that information as you will. I will come back after 10 more hours. So it's been another 10 hours and I actually reached like 63 hours yesterday, but I didn't have time to, record. And the main thing with this challenge is sometimes I don't have my phone with me and I want to crochet and I start crocheting and then I realize, oh, I don't have my phone. How am I gonna add the time to the stopwatch if I don't have my phone? So I kind of just make my own stopwatch to see how long I crochet or knit for, and then I add it to the stopwatch after. So that's been keeping me crocheting and losing time because I have to wait for the stopwatch to, go to the actual amount of time. And I'm trying to get better at that by just, unpausing and not lagging behind, but I can't really help it. So the foreshadowing in that last clip was crazy because guess what? It's been 2 weeks. Literally, it's only 2 days short of 2 weeks since that last clip. And oh my gosh, guys, I got sick maybe 5 or 4 days after that clip was filmed because I caught a fever, and I don't want to get too much into it because that was rough for me, but I could not crochet. I could not do my work. All I had to do is make sure I was in bed, sleeping, making sure I recovered because my fever would go away and come back and go away, and it was one of the worst experiences of my life because if you're gonna go away, stay away. Why are you coming back? And also I didn't get any extensions on my work or anything, so I had to really focus on recovering. But yeah, that's the reason for the big delay, and I'm still not really working right now, my job, so I assume that is gonna take up a lot of my time as well. So anyways, guess what? I'm so happy because I finished the set. I know, I never thought this would happen, so let me show you the set. So this is the top part of the set, like this. I know it doesn't look like much, but it's so cute. I tried it on and I already posted the video with the set, but it is so cute. I just hope, I have an occasion to wear it. Here is the skirt that goes along with the top. I still have to, finish blocking these two things, but I really haven't had time because of all my work. And this year I have 4 classes. Why did I do this? 4 classes, and it's actually a lot more workload than I expected. Today is Monday and I have 4 assignments, technically 7 assignments due today. What do you mean? And I lost so much time driving to campus and driving back home. So I really don't know what to do with my life. When am I gonna have time to rest? I don't know. I didn't crochet at all today, if I'm being honest with you. So I don't know how this video is gonna go. I need this work to go away, but I won't do it. Anyways. So the next thing I worked on is the sweater, the knit sweater. I got a lot more done than I thought. I think I finished up to here last time. I did this entire thing, and I was going to continue with the same order of colors, but I did not want it to look uniform. I wanted it to look, random, so in the bottom here I kind of made these darker colors like bigger sections, and then I was thinking I don't want the whole thing to be like that, so I made like the grays a little bit bigger sections, and now I'm making this purple and blue a little bit bigger, and it's a bit chaotic, and I'm planning to make this gray bigger now and keep changing because I really don't know what I'm doing, but I think it looks good. So yeah, I'm still working on the front panel, and I think this is the only thing I'm gonna work on for now. I might work on a small crochet project along with this, but like I actually don't think I'll have any time to do that unless I want my grades to drop. But you know, I don't know how this is gonna go, but you know, at least I updated this. So yeah. Guys, it's too much. It's too much. I'm not even halfway done with this. I don't know how this is gonna go. So yeah, I will see you guys after 70 hours of crocheting. I will try my best to, you know, speed through it. But who knows. Okay, bye. Hi, so it's been 70 hours done of crocheting. I finished 10 more hours, and guess what? It has not been 2 weeks, which I'm so happy about. Mondays are like my busiest days of the week because my stupid class has 3 assignments due on the same day, and I don't know why, but I never start early, but yeah, I got through that. So it has only been like 6 days. It's almost been a week. And yeah, I finished 10 more hours of crocheting, so let me show you what I worked on, obviously. So I made this little long thing, and I made another one, and these are supposed to be like hair ties for the matching set, the vacation set, because I did it in the same color, and I also added the same little like border stitch that the set has. I'm planning on doing like 2 ponytails, but kind of like a half up, half down. So I made these for that, in case I, you know, actually plan on wearing that. And then in the middle, like after that, I kind of worked on a lot of crocheting at the crochet club event, and I counted that time because I was teaching other people, but I was also crocheting, and that really helped with this timer because I didn't even crochet like that much to show, but I crocheted a lot at those events. So yeah, I don't have much to show, and the next thing I made are like these little granny square stars. I made 4 of them, and I worked on all 4 of these yesterday, which made the timer run out. So yeah, I'm making them in alternating colors. So yeah, I'm making them in alternating colors, and it looks so good. I really like how the colors look together, and the really cool part about the yarn I'm using for this is I got it for free, so you know, that's always a good thing, not spending money on yarn, even though, you know, I spend too much money on yarn sometimes. But yeah, these yarns for free, and I'm so excited to use them for my room because what I'm working on is something for my room, and I want my room to be a little bit more decorated, like fall themed. Not too much, but like I kind of want to see like little hints of fall, which would be so cute. And you know, I think I'm already doing good. I mean, you can't see any of it, but I have some candles, and you know, that's really good. And yeah, so this is like my little fun project. I really like how these stars look, but yeah, like I said, there's not much to show. And for the sweater, the knit sweater I'm working on, I don't think I worked on it at all. So yeah, I'm probably gonna finish this and then work on more fall decor and then go back to the sweater. But yeah, that's exactly everything I worked on in 10 hours. For the crochet workshops, I was working on granny square, and I also worked on one of these. And a guy at the event, he said this looks like a centipede. Like, he was like, she's making a centipede, like look at that long thing. Of course, a guy would call this a centipede. But yeah, that was really funny. And yeah, I also worked on a little coaster. It was like a Nook Leaf Animal Crossing coaster at the event. And I was gonna take it, but I don't know what I would use it for. And one of my friends who's like a complete beginner, I met her at Crochet Club event, and I hung out with her on Friday, which is a few days ago. And I finished that coaster, and I really wanted to give it to her because she's a beginner, and I just want her to keep something from me because I won't be going to any of the events until Halloween because of my job, and all my working days are on Fridays and all the events are on Fridays. So yeah, I won't see her for a while, so I just gave her that little gift. But yeah, that's all I worked on. So 70 hours done. I will come back once 80 hours are done. And yeah, my work is, I mean, it's still a lot, but it's better since the last time you saw me. Like, I'm actually getting stuff done, which is good. So always good. So yeah, I'm gonna see you guys. I don't know. I'll see you. Bye. Hi guys. It has been 80 hours of crocheting, and here's the proof. The stopwatch literally like went away from my home screen, and I had to restart. Like, I think I talked about this, but I had to restart the stopwatch because I accidentally canceled it, and then after that it went away again, and I was like, I'm not restarting this again. So now every time I want to unpause it, I need to open up the clock app, which is great. At least people will like stop asking me what is that stopwatch for, because you know, crocheting for 200 hours, you know. In the past 10 hours, I made a lot of fall decor like I was talking about. So the stars, I finished all of them and I made it into a garland, and it's over there, but I don't want to really get up and show you. So I'll just insert a picture here. But yeah, I finished the star garland. And then after that, I made this pumpkin, and it's so cute. And this is one of my favorite projects I made, actually, because it looks so cute. And I just have it on my desk here. And yeah, it actually matches the candle that I have that is also a pumpkin, which is really cute. And for the next thing I made, it's right next to me. It is this little, let me move my pant. It's this pixel grid, which is supposed to be like a maple leaf, I think. It's just like a leaf, and it's like really cute. And I'm actually really happy with how that turned out, because like the lines are so good. It's because I like made the stitches tighter than I usually do. And I was like, oh wow, like usually my pixel grids, they look bad, but this one looks better, and I'm really happy with how that one turned out. So yeah, I'm really excited about all the fall decor I made, and I'm planning to make more. I just need to figure out what I want to make and when I have the time for that. But regarding the sweater, I worked on this sweater a little bit at one of the events for Crochet Club, and this is how far I am. I know it looks really small. It's because the sides like curl up for some reason, so it's actually supposed to be bigger. I think I made too many rows. Like, I think I got carried away because like it literally goes all the way up to here, and I'm supposed to be decreasing now, I think, or a few rows down. I don't know. I need to measure this. I was kind of just enjoying making these little rows, and I forgot I had to actually make the collar part. So yeah, I got a lot of that done, I think. And now all I'm gonna focus on is working on the sweater, because I actually want to finish it by the middle of this month, because it's I think it's like almost October, like one day away from October. So yeah, I really want to finish that soon. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, but yeah, no more crochet projects. I'm just gonna work on that because yeah, it's taking me a long time and it's really nice, but yeah, I don't really like long projects that much. Well, sometimes. I think I like this one being a long project, but I'm so excited to, you know, have some progress on it though. And the reason why I don't have much to show is because most of my crocheting is done at the crochet workshops where I teach other people how to crochet, and I just use up the whole time there. So that is why. And I do have one this week in 2 days. So that might take up most of my time again. And yeah, I'm actually like really happy about the workshops that we're doing because they're really fun. I really like teaching other people how to crochet. Like, it's so like fulfilling to me as someone who like had to teach herself how to crochet. Like, it was so nice to be there for someone. Like, I wish I had someone to teach me crochet, you know? Like, it's like I'm the person that I never had, if that makes sense. But yeah, I had so much fun at the last crochet club event, and this one is actually on Wednesday, so I don't have work, which I'm so happy about. And yeah, I finished work a few days ago. The first day was actually really good. Like, I was so excited and a lot of stuff happened, but I wasn't like tired or anything. I was just so excited. And then the next day my feet hurt so bad. It hurt like 2 hours into standing, and I was like, this cannot be happening. Like, I thought my feet are supposed to get used to it, you know, but never mind. Anyways, I will come back after 10 more hours, which it'll be 90 hours, and then 100, and then we're gonna be halfway done. And guess what? We have like 236 subscribers now. Crazy. When I started this video, we had 200. That's crazy. Literally, maybe by the end of this video, we're gonna have like, I don't know, 250. Crazy. Anyways, I need to stop talking so much and I need to sleep. It is 1:20 a.m. So yeah, I'll come back soon to show you everything I made in the next 10 hours. Bye. Hi guys, so it's been 90 hours of crocheting, and excuse my hair, it's really frizzy because I just came back from work today and it's so humid outside and my hair just goes like this every single time I come back home. So I went to a recent crochet club event and it was gonna be my last for a while because my work starts up, and my work and the events are like same day, same time. So my last workshop, I made this little star, and you really have to pull back the corners to see it. But yeah, it's supposed to be a star, and I was gonna finish the entire granny square because I didn't know what else to do. But I made this in like the last 5 minutes, so I really didn't have time to make the whole square. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I might take it apart and make it into something I'll actually use. But yeah, this is just a fun little like project, I guess, to pass some time. And then I made this big thing. So it's basically just a rectangle with an orange border that I slip stitched on. And it is supposed to be a mat for my desk right here. I know you can't see it, but yes, I made this because I wanted to change the one I have. The one I have is like green and white, and they're granny squares. And I just wanted to change it to be a little bit more autumnal. So yeah, and also the mat over here, I spilled like some yogurt or something on it, and it just like, it dried up and now it's like hard over there. So yeah, it is kind of like busted up, and I want to make something new. So yeah, this is the other thing I made. This was really easy. Like, I think it was like one of my most favorite projects because it was just rows and rows, and it was so easy, and it was perfect because I didn't have to think about anything while making this. Next, I worked on my sweater. I know I said I wouldn't crochet until I finished the sweater, but yeah, I finished one panel of the sweater. So this is what the front panel looks like. I love it so much. I think it'll really come together once I actually sew the pieces together, because the sides are rolling inwards a little bit. So yeah, I just love it so much. Like, look at the colors and everything. I'm really glad I ended it off with blue, because I think the blues are really pretty. And yeah, the only thing I have to do left is work on the other panels for this. And I already started on the second panel. So I'm just doing the same thing, and yeah, hopefully this one goes by a lot faster, because now I know what rows to do and what colors and everything. So yeah, that's my progress on everything. I just want to say that I'm going to be making a few cute keychains in the next 10 hours, because it's for a fundraiser for Crochet Club. And I don't know what I'm going to be making yet, but I'm going to be making 5, I think, or 10. I don't remember, but I'm going to be making keychains, which is so cute. I've never made a keychain before, really, ever, with the like actual ring. So yeah, I'm really excited for that, so watch out for that. And that's everything I made in 10 hours, so I will see you guys soon, because this one took me a while, because I'm employed now, and I literally didn't think like all my time would be gone, but it actually is, and now I'm like, oh, I don't have time to do anything. So yeah, I wanted to come back today because tomorrow's Wednesday. I wanted to come back today because tomorrow's Monday, and Mondays are my worst days of the entire week. So yeah, I will come back after 100 hours of crocheting is done, and half of this video will be done. So let's hope it comes quick, but you know, yeah. We reached 100 hours, finally. It's only been a few days since the last clip. I think I filmed that last clip on Sunday, and it's Thursday today, so I got 10 hours of crocheting done in less than a week, which is like really good. So let me show you the progress on everything I started. First, we're gonna start off with the sweater. I did work on a few more rows. I think the last time I showed you it was like here or here. I did a few rows. I wasn't really working on this that much because I had midterm this week to do, and also I was just working on my other crochet stuff. So after that, I started this pixel grid, and I can't really finish it. That's why I stopped kind of like right here, because I accidentally gave the Crochet Club this yarn I was using, because I got confused and I thought it was for the club, but it was actually the yarn I bought. So I'm gonna get this orange color back on Monday, so then I can, you know, continue working on this. So this is supposed to be cats in front of a big pumpkin for fall, and I'm planning to put this up on my wall once I finish the pixel grid. So it's looking really good. I really like where I changed colors, because I'm trying to make it tighter so it turns out better, and it already looks really good. So yeah, after that, I said there was going to be a fundraiser for Crochet Club, and that fundraiser was today. So yesterday I crocheted a bunch, I think like 4 hours or something. Yeah, I crocheted 5 little pumpkin keychains. I have a picture, but I don't have them physically because we sold all of them. So yeah, I'll put a picture up here of what they look like. They're like this small, and they were so cute. And yeah, those were fun to make. And I also made 5 ghost keychains, which are also really cute for the fundraiser. I have one with me so I can show you guys what it looks like. This is what it looks like. It's a bit bigger than the pumpkins, and it has this little like shocked face on it, and it's so cute. It just takes a while to make, but it is really cute. I'm saving this one for my friend, that's why I have it. But yeah, I made 5 of these and 5 of those pumpkins, and that's about it. Basically, that's everything I've made. I still can't believe we're finally halfway done, which is so good because I feel like I'm finally getting somewhere with, you know, this video and my projects. My projects are gonna keep coming, but at least, you know, we're halfway done. So 100 hours equal to 100 subscribers. And yeah, I don't think I'll come back after a few days next time though, because yeah, I have work tomorrow. So the crocheting will be a lot less. And yeah, I have only ever been working on this sweater every single time I can't crochet something. So I think I'm just going to work on the sweater now because I can't crochet anything because the yarn is like, I don't have it anymore. So in the next 10 hours, I want to finish at least half of the back panel because it's like the middle of October already and it's starting, no, it's not starting to get cold, but it will start to get cold soon, right? So I want to actually finish that soon. So yeah, that's everything I want to get done. And yeah, I have some work to do, and I've finally gotten used to crocheting with these nails. These are actually not press-ons like the last time, so they won't fall off like the last time. It's just red, and these ones have stars on them. And she put some kind of shiny thing in the background, so like it's like pearly, if you can see, like it's like pearly and shiny. It's not like my normal, it's not like white, it's just like shiny white. And they're really cute, and I really like the length of them too because you can get used to them easily. It's not like my press-ons are like this long, and it was hard to crochet with them, but these are good. And I really like the colors and everything. They're just really cute. So yeah, that's all the updates. I finished my midterm for my class, and now I just have homework, but I'm actually like catching up on it, and I finally feel like good about the amount of work I have to do without like having this like stress in my chest like literally every day. And the fundraiser was good too, which is good, so I don't need to like think about that anymore. So yeah, I will come back after 110 hours. This is taking me so long, and as much as I want to just like give up, I can't because I want to do this. Well, I don't want to do this, but I also want to do it. So I want to. It's just gonna take me some time, and I need to be patient. Yeah, because why would I give up when I'm like halfway done? That would be really bad. So I'll come back after 110 hours. And sorry if I've been in my room for every single clip. I do go outside, I just don't like talking outside where there's people. So that's why I'm always in here. I'll try and update the next 10 hours somewhere else, because I know this can get boring after a while, but yes, I'll see you guys soon. I'm not in my room. I'm not outside either because it's 12:05 p.m., but I'm not in my room. So I'm in my sister's room. So let me show you everything I got done because 110 hours is done. So it has been exactly a week. So it's Thursday today and I have work tomorrow, and it's still not dawning on me that I have to go to work tomorrow, but yeah. I have so many projects right now. Like I'm working on 5 different videos at the same time, and it's really getting to me, like the whole planning and filming and editing and, you know, everything of it all, because it's so weird because it's like you have like so many things going on in your mind and like you get mixed up. So that's why sometimes I keep forgetting I have to record for this. So let me set this down and show you everything I made. So it has been 110 hours and I stopped it around exactly 110 hours. I was in the middle of this little project I started recently, and this is supposed to be a pumpkin, and I finished the bottom of it and I'm now stuffing it with scrap yarn, and then I'm going to close it in the top here and then cinch it in the sides to give it that pumpkin look, kind of like, well, not like this. This looks really bad right now, but you'll see in the next 10 hours. I'm probably definitely going to finish this because I was literally like just picking it up right now, and then 110 hours had to come, so I had to stop. So, you know, I'm almost done with this. Just gotta trust. So yeah, this is my pumpkin. On the right looks such like a pumpkin, like literally like, okay. So that one is actually pretty easy to make, and I love making pumpkins because it's just basically a bunch of rows, and then the stuff after is not so much fun, but you know, the making the continuous rows is like my favorite part. So now I'm gonna show you guys the sweater. So I know I said I wanted like at least half of the panel done because I finished the whole front panel and I just wanted to get half of the back panel done. I got halfway. This is close to halfway. I don't know exactly how far I am, but last time I was like up to here, so I did all this, which is really good, but I did not work on this for a majority of the time. So I'm gonna set a goal to finish this panel by the next 10 hours. So we can finally get started on the sleeves, because I was planning on just working on that and not crocheting, but I have to crochet for a video, so I can't really avoid crocheting for a while, and that sweater is going to take me a long time to finish, so that's why I haven't gotten that much done for that. And then my pixel grid, I did not work on this at all, even after I got this orange yarn back, because I don't know, I've just been busy with working on my other projects. I kind of forgot about this, so that's why it looks the exact same. So yeah, after the pumpkin I'm probably gonna work on this. Yeah. And then I made this star keychain for my keys, which are really cute. I love the colors and I love the different vibe, because my old one looks like this, and it low-key doesn't look like a star because the corners are rounded and it looks like a flower. Oh, that's the wrong side. This is a difference, and I really like this one a lot, and I love how whenever I walk, this sticks out of my pocket, so it looks so cute in my pocket. This one has like, you can't see, but there's like a stain on it. So yeah, I'm really glad I remade this, and I love the new keychain. It only took me around 20 minutes because I was crocheting that at night. So yeah, that's one project done, which is really good. My last project I finished today, actually. I started it today and I finished it today. It was a car hanger, like 2 little mushrooms hanging in my car. I don't have it with me because it's in my car, so I'll put up a picture here. This is what they look like, and I'm actually so happy with how those turned out, because the little lines on the top, it's hard to do it without a needle, and I used my crochet hook for it, and that was hard, but it actually turned out good. And the top, the top part of the mushroom, I made it with the 3mm hook, and it looks so good. Like, the stitches look so good, and it looks so good. And I really like crocheting with smaller hooks. I've only like crocheted with my 5mm 4.5 7. I've never crocheted with a smaller one, and I actually like it a lot, so you know, that's interesting. I learned how to do something new today. So yeah, those are all the projects I worked on in 10 hours. So I have work tomorrow, and last time I brought this pumpkin to work, so I think I'm gonna bring it to work if I don't finish it all right now, because I know my coworkers have been asking me like, how's the progress on your pumpkin? You're making so much progress. So I might just, it would be so funny if I just pulled up with a finished pumpkin. But yeah, I don't know, it depends. But right now I'm really need to finish stuffing this thing. I'm using like a bunch of my scraps. This was from my first crochet project. It was supposed to be a granny square bag, and I hated it so much because that was my first project, and it's all like raggedy, like actually raggedy, and there's like strings coming out of it. And I remember that project was so like annoying because I was a beginner, right? I didn't know what I was doing, and I was just practicing these like flower squares. And this one doesn't look bad. They don't really look bad. It's just I remember having to redo the squares like 5 separate times because all of them were coming out different sizes, and they have to be the same size for granny squares. And so I just remember redoing. And it's because I was using different tension for my different squares, but I didn't know that. So the 5th time when I got all the squares right, I think I attached them together, and there were gaps in between the squares, and the straps were really bad, and that's why I took this apart. And I'm gonna chop this up with scissors and put it in my pumpkin, because I'm never gonna be ever using this, so might as well put it to use. So that's what I'm doing. I will see you guys after 120 hours of crocheting is done, and maybe I will actually be outside. Who knows? But yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Yo guys. So we're actually at 124 hours. We're 4 hours over the 120 limit because I wanted to show you some real progress on my knit sweater that it's been taking me forever to make. So I finished the back panel today, and I'm so happy. I stopped the timer right when I finished the panel, and I wanted to show you the finished panel. That's why I went a little over the time. Here is my back panel all done. So now I have 2 panels for my sweater, so I'm just gonna, connect them like this. So this is the front, this is the back. And yeah, so I finished that because I don't have work anymore, so I was just staying home and working on that, and I got to relax a lot, which is really nice. And the next part for that is the sleeves. So I really don't know how much I'm gonna get done, but I'm glad I finished that. So the other pixel grid that I showed in the last clip, I actually did get more done, which is surprising. So I think I had around 10 rows last time. Here is what it's looking like so far. And now you can actually see the cat here, which is so good. And this is the start of another cat, I think. But now the pumpkin is actually taking shape, and you can kind of tell what the picture is. So I am planning on finishing this week. So the next time you see me, it's probably going to be done. But yeah, the progress for this is turning out really good. I just need to remember to work on it because I kind of forgot about this again. So yeah, but I really like how it's looking so far. And it is like around 50 rows. So it's going to be pretty big. It's going to be like up to here. So yeah, I'm excited to finish this soon. I just don't know when. But yeah, that's the progress. And the pumpkin plushie, it's right here. So I'm going to get it out. This is what the pumpkin plushie turned out to look like. So the day I said I was going to sit down and finish it, I finished it that night, and this is what it looks like. It's so cute. This is what it looks like next to my other one I made, I don't know why they look the same size because I made this one bigger than this one, but yeah, I love it. I think it really matches the theme of my room more, but yeah, I'm so happy with how it turned out. And I'm trying to think if I have any more projects I didn't show you. Oh, okay, so I made this flower granny square pouch. I'll put a picture right here because I don't have it with me right now. So yeah, I made this pouch because I wanted something to put like my cards in, and it looks so cute. I really like the design and everything. So yeah, I just have it with me now, and lucky, like, it was fun. I was just like rushing it, so I didn't have that much fun, but I actually really do like the pattern, even though it was a bit confusing at first. But yeah, I used a 2mm hook for that, or 2.5mm hook, which is crazy. That was hard to get used to, but after I got used to it, it was pretty good. So that was another thing I made in the last 10 hours. And lastly, I worked on 3 keychains for an event. So I'm going to put another picture up here because I gave them away already. This is what they look like. They're little Loraxes, and they're literally about this small, which is so cute. And I really like the colors. I think the colors are perfect for the, the Lorax. And I really like how the mustaches came out and also the eyebrows. I just love everything about it. They're just like really cute. And I had so much fun making them. I want to make more, but I don't know what the occasion would be. So yeah, they're just really cute. And I think this is like one of the cutest projects I've ever made, ever. Because like, they're so cute. So yeah, I gave them for competition where people dressed up, and then the winners get those 3 prizes. So I'm really like curious to know who won them, because yeah, I didn't get to go to the event, but yeah, that's so fun. So that's everything I made in the last 10 hours. Sorry, my hair is like really bothering me. So yeah, see, why is it going out like that? Yeah, so that's everything I made in the past 10 hours. And yeah, I'm back in my room because I wanted to stay home today and just relax for some time. So next week it's going to be pretty busy. Oh, and I forgot to mention, it's been a little bit over a week since the last time you saw me. So after 130 hours, it's probably going to be 1 more week, or even less than that. Because this week, I had some tests to do. I had a lot of tests to do, actually, so that's why I haven't been doing much. I had a bunch of tests to do, that's why I am coming back a little bit later, but it's fine. I am finally getting somewhere with the sweater, which I'm happy about, because it is actually getting cold outside. Like the past 3 days, it's been like windy but also like chilly, so like yeah, I don't really like the cold, but it's way better than super hot, so I'm really excited about that. So I want to finish the sweater so bad so I can wear it outside, because now the weather's like actually perfect. I don't want to be working on this and it gets like freezing cold. I want to wear it when it's like semi-cold outside, Yeah, that's what's going on. So next time you see me, I definitely want to have some progress on the pixel grid. It should not be taking me that much time. I just don't work on it. So I want to remember to work on that and come back, and hopefully I'll have some good updates. But for now, we're chilling. I'm still working on this fall decor for the video, but yeah, I will see you guys in 10 more hours. Bye! Hi! So it's been officially 130 more hours of crocheting, or I guess working with yarn, because I'm also knitting a sweater right now, but yeah, we don't count that. But so the progress on the sweater, after I finished the 2 panels, I haven't gone back to it since. So I think it's just because I'm intimidated by the sleeves because they're different than the panels I worked on. So I definitely need to like watch that YouTube video I saw and figure that out and start that soon, because the sleeves are like the last part besides besides like the sewing and everything together. But yeah, I have been working on the pixel grid, and guess what, I finished it. So we are actually like 1:30 hours and 40 minutes, so I'm 40 minutes over the actual checkpoint, because I finished the pixel grid and then I stopped the timer, so it just took me 40 extra minutes, and the pixel grid turned out so good. I finished it today and I hung it up on my wall, and I don't have it with me right now, so I'll just put a picture here, insert picture. I added this really cute border around it, which is like the orange color of the pumpkin, and it's like bumpy, but it's not like frilly or pokey, it's like bumpy, which is cool. And yeah, I love it so much, and it is super big and it's perfect. So yeah, it's probably like so much better with the border. Like I feel like the border really made it super cool, and yeah, I really liked doing that project. I'm glad I can, you know, finally move on from it. But yeah, that was really fun to make. So that is literally the only thing I worked on in these past 10 hours. I think it's because I counted the time I was at the crochet workshop in my time, like teaching other people, so I don't really have anything to show for that. And also just the pixel grid. I've been trying to work on that pixel grid like every second I can get so I can finish it, and it worked because I finished it. But yeah, the sweater is the only work in progress I'm working on right now, which is fun. I like working on one project so I don't get like overwhelmed with like so many different things. But yeah, I need to work on the sleeves for that, definitely. So yeah, if you're wondering why I have these random gems on my forehead, it was from a fun event I went to. I haven't been to an event other than Crochet Club this entire semester, which is really bad, I know, but yeah, I really just don't have time to drive to campus just to go to an event. If it's not for the club I'm in. No, if it's not for the club that I'm not in. So yeah, that's why I only go for Crochet Club, because I said I live 30 minutes away, but the traffic is so bad every day. It's more like 45 every day, and it's really tiring. So yeah, that's why I'm not really as involved as I was on campus than I was last semester. But yeah, this event was fun. I just ate some food and these cool glasses. I chose green because they're my favorite color, but yeah, they're pretty cool. I wish I was doing the bingo that they had there. That looked really fun, actually. Or karaoke. I only got to stay for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe, and I had to leave and work on my assignment. But yeah, we're back in my room, and my bed frame down here broke, and now it's just lower. Like, you see where my headboard is? My head is all the way down here because yeah, I had to reconstruct my bed so I could sleep somewhere. So we're really low down here, but we're still gonna be in my bed the whole video. I already know that. I don't think I can find somewhere to talk outside in the public server, because yeah, I have a lot to explain. So I will see you guys after 10 more hours, which is gonna be 140 hours. Oh, and I forgot to mention, it's been less than a week. It's been 1 day less of a week. It's been 6 days since the last, 130 hours. So yeah, I'll see you guys after 10 more hours, or 140 hours of crocheting. Dude, it's been 140 hours of crocheting or knitting, whatever, both of them. I have so much to say. So first of all, I don't know how this happened, but I was on the screen like of my countdown stopwatch. I was on the screen of my stopwatch and somehow it got like reset, and I was just laying down in bed and the countdown, oh my god, the stopwatch was there, and then my phone fell on my bed and then I picked it back up and somehow it clicked like the restart button, because it went from like 138 hours all the way down to 0 hours, and I was like, so I need to wait for it to go back to 138 hours, and that's like 5 days, so I had to restart that. And the way I've been tracking my time is I tried to remember the last time it was at, and then I'm manually adding it and just writing it down so I can catch up to that number. So we've hit 140 hours. Well, I think we're like 142 hours in, because I wanted to show you the progress on my sweater. So I finished one sleeve of my sweater, and I finished the sleeve yesterday actually. So I finished the sleeve yesterday, and it took me a while because I didn't want to start on it because I was scared that it was going to turn out bad because I forgot how to make a sleeve. But this is how it ended up looking like. I ended up just doing 38 stitches on the bottom and then increasing every other row 5 increases for 4 rows. So it increased by 20 stitches from here up to wherever, which gives it this longer shape. And I think it's a little bit different than how I usually do it because I just made that up and hopefully it works. But this is what it should look like, kind of. It's definitely bigger. It's just like curling up on the sides, so it'll look more like this. Yeah. Anyways, I finished one sleeve, and now that I like figured that out, I can work on the second sleeve. And I started the second sleeve, and here it is. I finished the ribbing, and I'm just getting started on the first few rows. I really like this whole video. I've been like, if I have schoolwork to do, I will just like push it off and work on my projects because I feel like it. And then I do it with like this guilt in my chest, like I still have important stuff to do and I'm doing this. But this week, or past 2 weeks, because it's been 2 weeks, I've really been trying to just work on my projects after I finish all my work, and it's been so rewarding, even though I have less time to do it, obviously, because I do my other stuff and it takes up time. Like, it actually feels good now, and it doesn't feel like a way to escape my problems. Wow, you know, who knew? It's like really, really nice, and it makes me feel good now. So yeah, today was a pretty busy day. I think I had like 7 separate things to do, but it is like 12 in the night because I was so busy today. But yeah, we reached 140 hours. We're technically at 142, and I finally got back to the sweater that I've been avoiding, and it's gonna turn out amazing, and hopefully I get a lot more progress on it because it's turning out really good, and I am excited to see the end result. But I came up with a video idea where I crochet Christmas gifts because I was feeling inspired by a certain someone I was watching on YouTube, and I came up with a list of 14 people to give gifts to. So I'm currently planning that video. It's gonna be like a little series, I guess, like a 4 or 5 parts, because I have 14 gifts to make, and that's a lot of gifts. But I might be working on those soon. I really don't know when. I still need to get the yarn and everything. It's just like a lot to plan for, but yeah, I'm just really glad that this sweater is getting somewhere, and I've been really getting into reading while working on the sweater. It just like amplifies the experience because I am actually like focusing on something and not watching something. And like usually when I watch stuff for a long time, my eyes hurt a lot after. But now that I've been like listening to books, like audiobooks, like it just feels so productive and it feels so good. So yeah, I really haven't had time to work on this today because I've been busy, but I think I might be able to work on it soon, Wednesday maybe. But yeah, that's my little update. I'm in my sister's room because she's sleeping in my room and I didn't want to wake her up. And it's also really late, so I think I should be going to sleep now so I can wake up early for my 9:30 a.m. class. Yay! And yeah, that's just my update. So it has been taking longer, but like I'm not mad about it. And I think I'm finally like getting happy with the stuff I'm making and not rushing myself, and also I feel good about it. So, you know, yeah, I feel good for the first time in a while. So yeah, I'll see you guys after we're done with 150 hours of crocheting. So I don't want to set a goal because I might not reach it, but I just want to get a little bit more done on the second sleeve. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon. I forgot to mention also, while I was working on the sweater, I did make a crochet project. I'm not going to show it because it's really basic. It's just a white chain, like a super long chain. I think it was like 80 or something chains, and it was for my sister because her jeans were too big. It was like a ribbon where you can like loop it through the, I don't know what they call the loops in the jeans, and then you tie it in the back and it just makes it tighter. So I made that for her because she asked me to, and that's the only other project I worked on. A long chain, and I've just been working on a sweater. So yeah, I'm happy and I really hope I finish this soon because it is starting to get cold outside, like really cold. So yeah. So we are now done with 150 hours of crocheting, and I'm still trying to catch up with my stopwatch on my phone, but we're getting close, so that's good. I have an event to go to today where I'm probably going to be crocheting more, so yeah, I want to show you the progress on my sweater because I'm still working on it. I'm almost done with it, but I'm still working on it. So last time I updated, I was around here, I think, near the bottom. So I got all of this done, and I'm starting on this color, which I have to do 4 rows of. So we're a little bit over halfway done with the second sleeve. So after I'm done with this, I can finally attach everything together, which I'm excited about. And yeah, I'm bringing this to the event today so I can work on it. I'm not going to tell myself I'm going to finish it because I'm also bringing another project that I started. So let me show you that. So this is supposed to be a pillow cover. It's like to cover a pillow. So this is the bottom, and I have to crochet a very, very long rectangle so it can like fold over like an envelope pillowcase cover thing. So yeah, this is how much I got done. And I know I said I wouldn't do any crochet projects while working on the sweater, but yeah, I just needed something to actually be more excited about, because even though I am excited about the sweater, this one seems more fun, and it's also like Christmas themed, and it's a gift for one of my employees. So yeah, this is what I'm working on as well, and I'm bringing this to the event too. So I really don't know which one I'm gonna work on. I'm just gonna bring both just in case you know, I can pick and do both of them. But yeah, this is really fun. It's literally just half double crochets, and it's a long rectangle, and you don't need to think when you're working on this, and that's what I really like about it. So yeah, that's literally all of the updates I have. It's been like 3 days since we crocheted for 140 hours, and if you do the math, that's like 3.33 hours per day. So remember how I said I was gonna only crochet when I'm done with all my work? So yesterday I kind of crocheted for 4 hours straight. Yeah, and I had stuff to do. Well, I only had one thing to do. It was a discussion board, but I didn't feel like doing that, so I kind of just started crocheting and I couldn't stop. So yeah, I've been pretty good about doing my work. It was just yesterday I kind of didn't stick to that. So I'm gonna learn from that, and you know, I finished all my work for today. So now I can go to the event and crochet in peace without, you know, the fear I still have stuff to do. So we only have 50 hours until we get to 200 hours of crocheting, which is so crazy to think. I remember I started this challenge. It was summer still, and now it's November, which is crazy to look back at. And I can't believe we're almost done with this challenge. Just 50 more hours, which I know it seems like a lot, but if you've crocheted for this long already, like 50 hours doesn't seem like that much. So yeah, it's just really crazy to think about. And honestly, guys, I'm really glad this challenge is almost over. I feel so tired, but also like I think this is a good thing for me because it keeps me motivated to also do like longer projects and stuff. And we're almost there, so you know, that's something. So yeah, I will come back after 160 hours of crocheting, and yeah, see you guys. Bye. Hi guys, so we are done with 160 hours. So we're actually 1 hour above 160 hours, so we're at 161 hours. But I wanted to show you my projects because, oh my gosh, this sweater, it's taking me so long to do, and it's partly because I'm also working on other projects at the same time, but I kind of have to because Christmas is coming up and I want to start early on those so I don't rush it at the end. And we only have like 1 more month of the year left and until Christmas. So I am gonna show you my progress on the sweater. So I have my 2 sleeves here, and they're both casted off because I finished them. So yeah, I finished my sleeves, and the reason why I finished my sleeves pretty late is because I realized my sleeves weren't long enough, so I had to add more rows to it, which just added to the time, because yeah, I had to add like 20 rows, I think, something close to that, because I don't know, they just came out like shorter than usual, and I didn't want to like redo it after I put all the pieces together, so that took me a little bit of time. And yeah, so I'm gonna sew the sweater together in the next 10 hours, and obviously I'm gonna be done with the sweater the next time I update, because I don't think it's gonna take longer than 10 hours to put a sweater together. Hopefully not. That is like my biggest priority. Like, I'm gonna finish the sweater first, and then I'm gonna focus on the other stuff, because I feel like half of this video is just me saying, oh, I'm working on the sweater, I have this much, and the next time you see me, oh, I'm still working on the sweater, it's this much. So I want to get some progress done on it because I want to wear it so badly. It's just like taking me a long time to make it, but I want to wear it. I want to be able to wear it, so I'm gonna focus on that. And not talking about the sweater now, this pillow cover, I really don't know the difference between pillow cover and pillowcase, but I'm just gonna say pillow cover. So this is how far I am, and if you remember, I was up to like here. I was just starting it, and look, I finished 9 inches in length because that's how long I calculated it, because the red is the small section actually, and the white is the main part of it. So I also am working on the white section now. I changed the color right here, and now I'm working on the white, which is the main part of the pillow cover. So now they're both equal in length, and this bottom one is 9 inches, and I have this one 9 inches now, but it has to be 16 inches total. So I still have a long ways to go, but it is super big. I just hope it turns out well, because I actually still have no idea how this is gonna turn out until I actually assemble the pillow cover together. But right now it's going really good. It's just rows and rows. It's a nice little project to have on the side of the sweater. They're both really, really repetitive, which is nice, and it's perfect because I have like a ton of stuff to do for my college. These two projects are nice, and I really like both of them. So yeah, it's my little crochet knitting update. It has been like around a week since I last came back, and yeah, so we're done with 160 hours of crocheting and knitting or whatever, and wow, we have 40 hours left. I can't believe it. I don't know when this video is gonna end. I feel like it's gonna end at the end of the year, which would be super cool, but also super long now that I think about it. But yeah, I don't want to think that far. But that's my little update on the 2 projects I'm working on. I'm so happy I'm only working on 2 and not like so many different projects, which is great. But I guess I should put a little life update in here, because maybe just me talking about crochet for like 2 hours is very boring. So I don't know, I've just been having a lot of homework, and I finished a book. Oh my gosh, I finished my first book in like 2 months or 3 months, and it was amazing, and I'm gonna keep reading, and I am so happy I finished a book. Like, I think audiobooks are really helping me out, and I don't know, like every time I try to read a physical book, if it's kind of boring, I can't read it. The audiobooks, even if they're boring, at least it's easier to listen to than read and comprehend it. And that's why I finished this book. So I'm gonna move on to the next one, and hopefully the reading streak keeps going, because I'm so happy I finished a book, and now I'm like 6 books behind my Goodreads goal. So I took my nails off. I had these like star nails, which are really pretty, and they were my favorite nails. They grew out so much, and my friend actually helped me drill them off, and you can kind of see like the little, oh, you can't see anything. Well, there's like a little line, curved line, because that's where my fake nails were. And yeah, I had to cut them off because the long nail, like, it chipped off, and then it kept getting caught in my crochet while I was crocheting, so I had to cut them off, and now they're super short, and I only have one side painted because it's like drying up, the color I used, so I can't really use it for the other side either. We just have one hand painted. But yeah, I really want to finish this sweater soon so I can just focus on Christmas presents, because I have 14 to make and it is getting crazy, my list. So yeah, that's basically how I'm feeling, and I will come back after we're done with 170 hours of crocheting. Pray to God that I finish the sweater and I can actually show you what I look like wearing it, because that would be so cool. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon. So I'm back and we finished 170 hours. I actually reached 170 hours like maybe 2 days ago, but I had to keep crocheting or knitting because I finished my sweater finally, and it's right next to me, and it took me so long to like sew the pieces together. Like I think it took me like 3 or 4 hours to do all of that because I did like separate panels. So I'm really considering like maybe making a sweater where all the pieces are like connected and not having to sew stuff on, because that it took me so long. And I also want to learn how to make sweaters like different ways because I only know how to make it one way. I just feel like it would be easier, and this is making me realize that. But yeah, we finished the sweater, so I still haven't tried it on because I had this problem with the collar. It was like not stretching enough for my head to fit through, so I tried to block it and it would make it stretch, hopefully. I still haven't tried it on though, but I just want to show you first before I try to wear it. So this is what the sweater looks like. And I know you won't get like an idea of what it looks like, but just imagine I'm wearing this. So this is what the sweater looks like, and I think it looks super cool. I really like the stripes and everything. Like I just think it looks so cool. It's very like unique, and it's kind of different from the other sweaters I have, but I really like the colors too. Like they're so pretty. Like look at this. I have solid colors, and I also have some colors that change color, like this color, and then I have patterns, and like it came out so good, and all the colors look so good together. So yeah, with my collar, I think the mistake I did was I used the same size needles as I did for the body and not like a bigger size, so it just became a little tight. I am hoping this stretches. I've been trying to like do this so it stretches a little bit more, but I really don't know. So let's just hope it fits. And yeah, because I had a plan to post a video about the sweater, and I really don't know if I'm gonna be able to because this thing is just taking me too long. Also, I'm so scared to try it on. Like, I don't know, what if it doesn't fit? Then I have to take apart this whole thing, the collar, and do it again. I don't want to do that. So yeah, that's my dilemma. So the pillow cover, I worked on some more of it. This is what it looks like. So if you can tell, the white is now longer than the red, which is good, but I did run out of yarn in the middle of my row, and I was so close to having it be 12 inches, which is how long I need it to be, but I ran out like on the last row, so I had to go buy some more yarn, and I didn't buy more white yarn until a few days ago, so I've just not been working on this project, if I'm being so honest, because yeah, I've been pretty busy with school. So yeah, I got like a little bit more of this done, not really that much because I started a different project. So yeah, I kind of just like start projects when I can't work on one, which is not really a good habit. But guys, look at this. It is supposed to be a sun jelly cat thing with a little face on it, and it's supposed to be a plushie, but it turned out really big because of the yarn and hook size I used. So this could be a pillow basically because of how big it is. Like, so yeah, this is the main part of this sun jellycat pillow, and I added these eyes, and they're so cute, and also the mouth is so cute. And yeah, I just finished all these little like spikes that go around. I have 7 of them, so this took me like a while to do, like maybe 2 hours total, but they're so cute. I made a lot of them, and all I have to do is sew these on to the main thing and then crochet it closed, I think, and add stuffing. But yeah, that's my other project. It's also a Christmas present, and that's why I'm starting on it. So I told myself that I should get my Christmas presents done because I have a lot of Christmas presents to make. And if I don't do it now, I don't know when I'm going to be able to do it. So I've just been kind of trying to do that while also doing my studying for finals. But it's going pretty good. I'm not crashing out yet about finals because today was my first final and I don't think I did that good, but it really doesn't matter because it's only supposed to replace your lowest test score. And if I do really bad, then it won't. You know, it's either like you take it and it helps you, or you take it and it doesn't do anything. At least I took it and at least I tried. So yeah, statistics is crazy. So I will come back after 180 hours and it's gonna be really quick because we are already like 175 hours done. So you guys might see me in a few days, like maybe 3 days, 4 days, I don't know, but you'll see me really soon. And after 180 hours, we're gonna have like 20 more hours left, which is crazy. So we're gonna be finally done with this video. It's been taking me forever, but like I'm so proud of what I'm making and what I'm doing. And I'm doing it for you guys because I got 200 subscribers. So I'm trying to tell myself that's what it's all about. So yeah, I am having fun despite how long it's taking. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a few. Hi guys. So we hit 180 hours 2 days ago. And if you're wondering how long it took to go from like 175 hours to 180 hours, it took me not 3 days, it took me 4 days. So I'm coming back. It's been 6 days since 170 hours, which is very crazy. So let me show you the progress on my projects. So I remember I said I was gonna change the color of the sweater because it was too tight. I still haven't done that really. I feel like I just finished that project and I kind of just told myself I would leave it alone. I didn't want to mess it up or go back to it because it took up so much of my time. But I do think changing the color would be better because then I would actually wear it. So I'm gonna put that on my highest priority to do soon because like I'm not really done actually if you really think about it. It's just I'm done with the whole construction of it, but I want to change the color. So I think I'm gonna do that in the next 10 hours and then you guys can finally stop hearing about the sweater. But yeah, that's my like update on the sweater. The Santa pillow cover I'm making for Christmas, I got so much done. I don't remember where I was at the last time I showed you. I think I was still working on the white section of the panel. So are you guys ready? Because I can't believe I got this much done. Oh my gosh, I finished actually making it into a pillow cover, and the problem I'm having is this thing in the middle that's supposed to be like this part of the Santa hat. It keeps falling down, so I'm definitely gonna sew that on. But this is how far I am on it. It's actually a pillowcase, and like in the back there's this little like flap where you can like put over the pillow and you put the pillow in here. So I actually like, I think this is like the biggest part of the entire thing. And not only that, I finished like the little hat thing that's supposed to go on the side here, like, and then I'm gonna basically add the white pom-pom at the end of it. And then the next part is literally just the face, and then I'll be done with my first crochet Christmas present. It is taking me a while, but I knew it would because it's a really big project, and that's why I put it in the beginning, like whenever I first think about it, to get the big projects done first and then the smaller ones done later. I'm so glad. But yeah, I'd say we're about halfway done with this little project. But yeah, that's how much I got done. It's been really nice working on that project. It's mostly just like rows and repeating rows of stuff because the main base is like half double crochets, which is just rows of half double crochets, and then the granny square part, which is like wrapping around, that's also like a repeating pattern because you do 3 rows of granny stitch or whatever. And then the hat, it's just a big granny square folded in half. So even the granny square is a repetitive stitch. It's the same stitch I did for the long one around. So everything is like really, really nice and really relaxing right now. I think the face and like the mouth and the eyebrows and everything like that is gonna be interesting because I need to figure out how to do that on my own. I think, I don't know, I feel like I could search up a tutorial for like a crochet oval or something, but I don't know how that would be because I need it to be a specific size, and yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out though. And talking about our next project, the Sun Jellycat pillow, so I didn't work on it at all. Yeah. As soon as I bought more white yarn for the pillow cover, I just started working on that because it's way easier than wanting to sew like the spikes on the sun, which is kind of going wrong a little bit. So I'm gonna work on the sun thing after I finish the entire pillow. I feel like that's the way it should be. Should not be doing 2 projects at once because then my mind gets like all scattered. I want to like focus on one thing. But having said that, I think I'm actually going to like fix the collar of the sweater today. I feel like I have time. Maybe I have like a bunch of lectures to watch for my final in 2 days, but that's about it. So I think I'm gonna start working on that right now. I'm just saying that because I know I have to get it done. Let's see if I actually get it done in the next 10 hours. If it's done, that means I worked on it either today or, you know, sometime. But yeah, we're done with 180 hours, and oh my gosh, I can't believe it. In like around 2 weeks, we're gonna be done with the whole video. And I don't know if you know, I started this video in the middle of August and it's already like the middle of December, which is crazy. So I don't know how many months that is. That's September, October, November, December. 4 months. I've been working on this video for 4 months. It's actually crazy. I can't believe it. I'm so glad, honestly. I can't wait to look at my phone and not see a stopwatch because I've been looking at that thing for so long. And yeah, but it's been really cool to like see like a collection of the projects I'm working on and how much, you know, progress I get on them. It's been so cool, like watching this back and editing. It's been like, it's like so cool, and it's also cool to see how I've evolved as a person. I know you can't really tell if you're just looking at me like this, but it's cool to see like where I was in the summer and now where I am ending the semester. That's pretty crazy if you ask me. So yeah, enough of that. I'm gonna come back after 190 hours is done, and then 200, and we're gonna be done crocheting for 200 subscribers. I was about to say followers. So 200 hours for 200 subscribers is gonna be almost done. I can feel it. So yeah, I'll be back soon. So we are back at my desk, not my bed anymore, because I wanted it to be a little bit different as we are nearing the end of the video, sadly. But it has been 190 hours. We hit 190 hours yesterday, and now we're at 192 hours because I started a new project. And no, it is not the sun pillow because that thing is like really annoying me. I just don't want to attach the spikes. It's like really tedious to do with a crochet hook instead of a needle. So we actually started our 3rd Christmas present. So let me show you that first, and then we can move on to our Santa pillow cover. So the project I was so excited to start was a beanie, and this is how far we are at. It looks super duper long, but I'm pretty sure it's like a fold over beanie. Like this is the top of the head part, so it's just like this. I know I look ridiculous, but it's kind of like this, I don't really know. I think it'll come together once I finish it, but this is like the panel we're working on right now, and it looks really, really good. I'm slowly starting to get the hang of the repeating rows, but yeah, it's just like really, really fun because it's just like mindless, and it's a lot easier than the other two projects I have been working on for like my Christmas presents. So I started that. And talking about the sweater, I fixed the neckline, and the problem was I used the same size needles as the body, which is like smaller, so it wouldn't stretch when I tried to fit it over my head. I used bigger needles, and it fits now, so I can actually wear my sweater now, which is so amazing. And I actually do have it here. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but these stitches here are way bigger. Okay. These stitches here are way bigger than the stitches in this whole like body section, and it's way more stretchy, which is perfect. So yeah, we're done with the sweater. I can stop talking about it. I'm honestly glad that that's done. But yeah, those are the projects I've been working on. Mostly the beanie, I've just been working on that. And I just want to say I love the color. It has like this cool pattern, like white stuff in it. So it's not just like a basic color. It actually has cool stuff in it. And this is what the yarn looks like. It's like a patterned one, and I think it's gonna look really cool as a finished beanie for my friend. So we're gonna now talk about our Santa pillow cover that I've been working on. So I said I would finish the sun thing after I finish the Santa pillow cover, and I finished it. So let me show you what that looks like. This is what it looks like. It looks so good. Are you kidding me? Like, it literally looks like Santa. It looks so good, and I'm so proud I did this without the tutorial or anything. I did have a little help on the actual pillow cover part, but just because I wanted it to work, you know? I didn't want to be dumb and just try to do it on my own and, you know, have to redo it. But it's so cute and Christmas themed, and I love it so much. It took me so long to figure out like how to do this face specifically and the mustache, but I got it done. And I'm so proud of myself. This is like literally like one of my favorite gifts ever, even though it was my least favorite to make. It looks so good, and I can't wait to give it to my friend. But yeah, I think for most of the time I was working on the Santa pillow cover, and maybe for like less than half of the time I was working on the beanie. So yeah, if you wanted to know, it's been like a little bit under a week since the last time we hit 180 hours. So now that we're at 192 hours, we only have 8 hours left until we're gonna hit 200 hours, and I can stop crocheting and timing it. Basically, I'm still gonna crochet, I just won't have to time it every single time. So yeah, I am honestly, I don't know how I feel about having to end this video. Like, I still have to edit. I haven't been editing this whole time. I need to edit it all in one go. Might take me a couple days, but you know, it's gonna be worth it. So I'm like sad, but I'm also like happy at the same time. But yeah, it is now winter break, so I have all the free time in the world to crochet. So who knows, you might see me in 2 days or something, because I am trying to catch up on Stranger Things before the new like part of the season, the final season, comes out on the 25th. So I am planning on finishing season 2 tomorrow, and while I do that, I'm gonna crochet. I'm going to actually try and work on the sun pillow, because I don't know, like I feel like I should finish that first before I finish the beanie. And if you're gonna watch that crocheting Christmas gifts video, it's gonna be in the right order, but just know, if you watch this, you know I worked on the beanie first, basically, before going to the pillow. So the real ones will know. But yeah, I am going to crochet a ton and watch a ton of Stranger Things, and I will come back after we hit 200 hours of crocheting. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just said that. I can't believe we're actually here. It's been forever, but I'm so ready. So I'll see you guys after 200 hours of crocheting. Today is the day we're gonna hit 200 hours of crocheting. So what I did, I crocheted until 199 hours and 58 minutes. So it would be 2 more minutes until 200 hours. And since I have the stopwatch on my phone and I'm also recording on my phone, I'm gonna set a 2-minute timer on my laptop here so I can actually see when I hit 200 hours. And it's gonna be crazy. We're gonna sit here and crochet for 2 minutes and we're gonna be done with this video. So to show you what I'm working on right now, it is a beanie, and I basically just need this whole thing to be 20 point something inches. I forgot, but yeah, I'm just repeating rows of this beanie until I get to that length, and then I will be done with it. Right now, on me, it kind of looks like, I don't know. It looks so bad on me. Maybe because it's not for me. It's actually a Christmas gift. But yeah, we're gonna sit down and work on this for 2 minutes and we're gonna be done. And I can't believe it, guys. I can't believe it. I'm gonna actually crochet and show you me crocheting because I haven't done that yet. But yeah, I'm working on this row and I just started it. So I'm gonna start now. I can't believe it. Also, I am gonna listen to an audiobook that I started. It's a book called The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and I heard it's really good, and it is super good so far. I am at like the 2-hour mark, and there's 12 hours of listening total, so I'm really enjoying it, and I'm gonna crochet while I read that book. We're getting so close, we're 20 seconds away. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we just hit 200 hours of crocheting. I got this far in the row. I was here before. I can stop timing my crochet now. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna catch up my stopwatch on my phone and show you just how far we got. I can't believe we hit 200 hours of crochet. It's been so long and I'm so happy we finally hit our goal. And if you're wondering, as of now we have 265 subscribers, so we gained 65 subscribers in about 4 months, which is crazy.